Look at this. You want to see something? Active reverse safety. Yeah. Stay tuned. Look at the sensitivity of this. Damn. Like hardly pushing the gas. Woo, stay tuned. What's happening, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. So today I'm doing something really cool because I'm venturing into diesel land now. I have a truck that's new to me. It's a Ram 2500 with the Cummins 6.7 liter turbo diesel. This truck freaking moves, but I did notice that there are like dead spots on the pedal. When you come from gas to diesel, the throttle system is like so much different. It's like a little bit like night and day. So this is a little bit new for me. So today what I'm doing is installing this bad boy, the pedal monster, as you saw from the intro. This is from Banks Engineering, Gail Banks. I've heard nothing but good things about this product. They give fantastic instructions when you're using this either as a standalone, which I am going to be using it as a standalone with the Derringer, with the iDash Data Monster. The Derringer, they don't have one for this truck. They usually have it for, like, I think the Chevys and the Fords. Okay, but pretty much all we're concerned with is the top portion right here because it's going to be used as a standalone. Now, some of you might be asking yourself, like, well, why not the pedal commander? And from my research, what I've found is, so Banks system, they use not only plugins for where the throttle positioning sensor is, but they also use the OBD 2-port, number one, so you can get 12 volts versus the 5 volts from the pedal commander. So the pedal commander just uses the voltage from the throttle positioning sensor, and if you were, let's pretend, if you were to exceed it or short it out somehow, you're gonna have a dead pedal. And that's where the OBD comes in, because not only it's monitoring many different functions, it's giving you the 12 volts, but also there's a safety for when you go into reverse. Once you go into reverse, it senses that, and it doesn't matter how sensitive the pedal is on, like, whatever you have it on, either city, sport, or track mode, or whatever the case might be. Once you install this, once you put it in reverse, it goes right back to stock, which is pretty cool. That's huge. Otherwise, if you're reversing with a really sensitive pedal, you can have an accident. So this is what it is. Now, some of you might be asking yourself, well, you know, I mean, is my dealer gonna like this? Is this gonna void a warranty? Guys, honestly, that's really up to them. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure there are, you know, friendlier dealerships out there, but why take the chance? You know what I'm saying? It's just, I wouldn't do it. And guess what? If you have this in your car, keep these pamphlets, scan the code, or just go on Banks' website, and guess what? Use the video, uninstall it from your system, and that's it. Guys, there's a couple ways to install this. Number one, most of these diesel trucks now, they got 2 batteries, okay? So either disconnect the negative from both batteries or disconnect the positive from both batteries. Or something else I'm gonna do now is vehicle to sleep. If you leave the door open for about a good 10 minutes or whatever, the lights shut off. That's when it's sleeping. Just take the keys, keep them inside, leave the door open, have the light shut off, because you don't want it waking up when you're plugging sensors in, you know what I mean? Because these cars are sensitive, you know what I mean, these newer cars, and guess what? It might throw a check engine light, so you really don't want that. Okay, so now you have the pedal monster here, you got the 2 ports right here. You have a male and a female, okay? And you have your OBD2 port. Comes with some really cool stickers, and this is important. See this extension on this for this harness right here? This gets plugged into here, which gets plugged into the back of the pedal monster. Now, once you plug it in, okay? Once you plug it in and you plug the OBD in, you're gonna see two lights. You're gonna see especially the left light blinking. The left light blinking, that is pairing mode, and then the right one, that'll be the pairing status. This will always blink green, except what happens is once you download the Banks app, we're gonna have to utilize that little yellow button right there to pair the device to your phone, which is pretty cool. All right, guys, pretty self-explanatory. I just took that little 2-inch harness, plugged it in right here, and now this 6-hole harness can go into either one of these ports back here. Once you connect that up, then we go underneath, find the throttle position sensor, and disconnect it, plug it up. Now, if you notice this red clip, my throttle position sensor doesn't have that. So this red clip, it's like it's a lock pretty much. So once you clip it in, you push down and you lock it. You know what I mean? I don't think we're gonna need to do that because mine doesn't have a lock to begin with. Okay, guys, so that sensor is literally right here. This is it right here. Just squeeze and you take it out. Okay? Then you attach one side of the harness. I'll show you. Heard that click? Okay. Now I don't need to lock that in. There's no reason to. It's literally locked in there. And now this one right here gets plugged into the other port of the Banks pedal monster. Once you get those two harnesses connected, just route the pedal monster piece over. Okay. Just connect this real quick. So literally it looks like that. And then you plug in the OBD2 port. It's literally right above your left shin, right here. Just plug that in. Then turn the ignition on. Do not start the car. Don't start the car. Doesn't matter if you have a turn key or push button. Just hit the push button twice. And you're gonna see, as I told you before, pairing and pairing status. So let's download the Banks app real quick. All right, guys, I finally got my GoPro. I was using my phone the entire time. I don't know if you would notice, but all my GoPro batteries died, all 3 of them. So I just got back some juice and I want to show you what happened. As I said, once you connect everything, the lights blink. One flashes green, the other one amber. You download, and I'll put up something on the side. You download the Banks Power app, or if you type in Banks Pedal Monster, it'll pop up. Once you download that, it'll start asking to pair, okay? You have to allow it to pair. Then it's gonna give you another message saying that you have to, you gotta flip the module, okay? And take one of the zip ties that they send you, use the end of the zip tie, poke this yellow hole, poke that yellow hole in the back for a number of seconds, okay? And then you hit enter, okay? You hit enter on the app, and then it'll say, it'll wanna send you a SMS message or to verify who you are, okay? It's gonna ask you for your phone number. Plug your phone number in, it'll send you a message. With Android, it automatically inputted it. It asked me for my name, my email to register the product, okay? After you register, it'll say reverse auto detect, okay? As I told you before, it has a reverse auto detect. Reverse auto detect will search all available protocols to determine if reverse gear is available to enable the reverse safety feature. Not all broadcast reverse gear. If reverse is not available on your vehicle, it is recommended that you rerun auto detect from the settings menu after a firmware update. Your vehicle may have been recently added to our list. Make sure your vehicle's ignition switch is turned on, but do not start the engine. So then we click on Start Auto Detect. Okay, and then you'll see here Start Pedal Calibration. Once you click that, it'll say depress your pedal, wide open throttle. So you got to push it all the way to the floor. And it'll tell you release. It'll tell you again, all the way down again. And then it'll tell you take your foot off, calibration complete. You are all set. Pedal Monster is now ready for use. Click on finish and we're good to go. And on mine, if you notice right here, you'll see it. So the Pedal Monster is connected and the reverse safety is available. How you like them apples? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so on this app, you have your up and down keys right here. Up, down. Okay, now you have stock, city, sport, track. So my man Jeff over at Banks told me to start off in city at like around 7 or 8. Yeah, it goes up to like 10. So let's do 5 and let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Now guys, after you're done, you're gonna have to zip tie that up. I'll do it afterwards. Just make sure you hide that shit. Guys, something that I forgot to mention, which is important, which I'm gonna need when I'm towing, or other people might need that as well when you're trailering or doing whatever, okay? So let's say you have this set on, let's say sport number 6, okay? And if you're trailering a heavy load, and now you could see how sensitive, look how sensitive, you know what I mean? My foot is in the black. What I'm doing in the Banks is double that. Every time I step on that gas, that was just triple. Banks just tripled where my foot capacity was, okay? So what happens is, the pedal is very, very peppy. If you're trailering, I'd recommend probably leaving it on like city, you know what I mean? So it's just a little bit better than stock, you know what I mean? And you could gauge, you know, move your arrows up and down as you see fit. Or if you leave it on sport or you have it on city, this is a safety measure you can use. You hit that upper ellipsis up there on the left side and you go into settings. And when you go into settings, okay, see that called speed trim? Like mine is off. And what it does, it says it right here, allows the throttle boost to ramp gradually at speeds below 10 miles an hour in both forward and reverse. So the higher you go, when you click on it, it's very low, low, medium, high, and very high. So the higher you go, okay, what happens is it dampens the throttle from 1 to 10 miles an hour. So it's not punchy. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I just hit this thing, I hit this gas just a little bit on freaking track. And let me tell you, you swear that you have a tune on this truck. It's wild how awesome this product is. And just in case you're wondering, just in case you turn the truck off, you go inside, sleep or whatever, you come back, you start the truck and you go and you don't open up the app, whatever you have it set on last, that's the setting that will be on when you start the car again. Okay, just remember that. So speed trim, guys, you got very low, medium, or whatever the case might be. So if you have it on medium, just remember, it's gonna dampen the throttle from, as I said, from 0 to 10. Anything below 10, it's gonna dampen the throttle. And anything above 10, it goes right back to the setting that you have it set on. You get what I'm saying? So it feels normal. It feels like normal here in reverse. So let's go to stock real quick. Feels, you know, I mean, feels like stock. Okay? So now, let me screen record this so at least you're seeing what I'm doing. Okay, so now we're in stock. I'm gonna put it on city and I have it set on 5. Yeah, definitely feel that shit go up. Let me click up a little bit. 5, 6, 7. Oh, huge difference, man. Huge difference. Like you'll notice, you'll see foot and banks. You'll notice how much you're really stepping and how much banks is actually giving you. So you don't have to do that much to get the response you want. Let's check this shit out in sport. I'm gonna put it on sport down to 5. Shit. Oh my God, look at the difference when you hit that gas. Holy smokes. Guys, and obviously I'm just driving around the neighborhood, but you know, I mean, I gotta be careful. But as soon as you hit this thing, like not even hit, as soon as you touch, the sensitivity is amazing. The sensitivity is, whoa. The sensitivity is freaking amazing. Oh my goodness. It literally feels like you tuned your car. Or your truck, for that matter. It feels fantastic. It feels really, really good. Wow. Let me make a turn right here. Yeah, man, this thing is nuts. Woo. Wow. As you'll see on the screen recording, you'll see for yourself how much I'm hitting the gas and how much the pedal monster is actually compensating. It's crazy. Let's see. I wonder what track is gonna do. I'm scared about this one. That shit is red. Oh my God. A little bit of gas. Woo! A little bit of gas. I'm talking about, man, just a tiny amount. And this thing is like, it wants to go. It wants to go. So a safe way, I would put it back on city, leave it like around, 7 or 8 or something like that, and cruise along with that shit. But this thing it's fantastic. Banks definitely does make a really, really good product. I've had friends, my boy Kenny, he was in the Bronx, but now he's in Jersey. He had the pedal commander and he used it a couple times and just never plugged it back in again. Just, I don't know. I guess he didn't like it that much. You know what I mean? This thing is wild. This thing is wild. And obviously you can use this with like an iDash, or if you have a Ford or a Chevy, you can, use all of this stuff with a Derringer, tuner app, and all of that stuff. So guys, definitely like, subscribe, comment. Shout out to Alex over at Banks. Shout out to Jeff. You guys are very, very, very helpful staff. Great information. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys and the products you guys make, because as I said, I'm new into the world of diesels and this is freaking fantastic, man. Not even kidding.